Apparently, I didn't know how bad the world was because of the fact that basically I was just the inventor and manufacturer and the person that was manufacturing most things and inventing most things. So I basically lived longer than most people. um, so that's where it all came from. Um, and so, I ran the factories and they used the stuff. And anyway, basically, it all owed me a lot of money and I was okay with that. So, they didn't kill me. And then they didn't know who I was. Like I said, the name, I wasn't an official citizen of the United States nor any other country for a long time. And then I did become a citizen of of everywhere because I kind of needed to be, because everyone else was like, well, you're not a citizen of here, so you can't come here. So I was like, all right, fine, I'm gonna buy you, and then I'll be a citizen of your planet and your country. So I made myself a citizen everywhere, and all kinds of other stuff. Anyway, and it just gets all weird and stuff like that, where pretty much, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so then they knew I existed somewhere, but they didn't know where I was or when I was or who I was. So, and then I made myself I was citizen Brian of America, but they didn't really know who that was exactly. When I bought America, I was like, I'm gonna make myself a citizen. I'm gonna change my name to Brian. Brian, just Brian. Anyway, so it's just Brian or whatever. But there's a lot of Brians in the world, so they really didn't have much to go on other than the fact that I was just Brian. That was my official name, just Brian. Then later on, I called myself All, and that still didn't help them out much. So a lot of people really didn't know who I was, or where I was, or when I was, or what I was, or anything about me, really. Anyway, women wanted to have sex with me. Some women wanted to kill me. Some men wanted to kill me even more. A lot of more men wanted to kill me. Most men wanted to kill me, and some praised me as God and Savior to them, which is like Zachary, which was going around as Savior. His call name, whatever, was Savior. So people thought he was a savior, but he wasn't. He was the person with the LSLS shells, which basically just killed everyone from the point in time when you press when you press the trigger on the gun to the point in time where that hits your target. It kills your target and everyone else around you. And everyone else thought it was a great thing or something like that and was using it for war or something like that, or to kill a bunch of people. At a party, you go and you could clear the room with one shot. So anyway, so people wanted to give him a medal for finding these shells because, I mean, they like I said, the room clears. They'll clear the whole damn room. They'll kill everyone. Kill the person, the target, kill everyone in the room, kill everyone. And then, fizzle out on the floor or something like that. So people wanted to give Zachary a medal for being their savior or something like that. And basically, he was able to kill a lot of. They were able to kill a lot of people really easily. Guards, like body, it would go right through body armor, everything, pretty much. It's basically the most deadly bullet ever. But then later on, they wanted to outlaw it or make it so it didn't exist. The LSLS bullets, basically, or shells, pretty much. Very dangerous. They would put holes in tanks. They would put holes in everything, even buildings. So, and basically fizzle out and melt through the floor, possibly. Very dangerous. Not a very good idea to use. But basically in a party, with one shot, you could go and kill 50 people, kill 100 people, kill 1,000 people. And there wasn't much that they could do about it. So basically if you had these shells, you could, and they you could make them small. You can make them smallish, like a 45. I think you might be able to contain one in a 45. It'd be less of a reaction time and all that, but yeah. Anyway, so Zachary was their savior because he could kill a bunch of people. And they could go through armor plating, bulletproof, just about anything, even concrete. So anyway, so people called him Savior. Or Le Savior, or something like that. Anyway, but he wasn't. He was just a guy who found some bullets and some stuff, and they used them all up. They only had a few, a couple hundred or something, and maybe they made more at some point in time. I don't know. But basically, yeah, they could clear a whole job site very easily. No one would even know. They look like normal rounds even, but except for a small radiation signature, possibly. But yeah, so anyway, so they killed a bunch of people, and they would have killed me, but they couldn't find me, like I say. So anyway, they thought I was uh, Ellis, L-E, Ellis, ill. And besides, like I said, they weren't very, very good at sounding things out, so they went ill. It's an E. He's an E. Look down. Look for Ellis's. No, find Ellis. Mason L. So they started looking down L's to look where I was to kill me. So then, like I said, they couldn't find any L. I mean, they went down. They killed like 30 L people. They killed like 50 or 150 E people. Anyway, so eventually they, like I said, they finally find my picture. So then they start going after blonde-haired, blue-eyed children, or blonde-haired children anyway, because they can't see my eyes. So they start killing them, and then they eventually start. Then they finally figure out luxury. He makes luxury goods. Okay, then he said LU. So they start killing LU people, and it's a good thing I changed my name to Brian. Because they started killing all the LU people. Basically just walking up and going, they're like, are you Lewinsky? Or Luis? Yeah? Okay. I'm a rich man, I'm gonna go on to town. Hey, how about that easy street? Anyway, and then after 3 or 4 years of not being able to find me, or basically figuring that I'm dead, they start saying that they just declared me dead or something, and just think I'm dead. So anyway, I'm 40 years old now, and so for the past 40 years, like, they thought I was dead or dying or something, and I don't know, they didn't know I was a computer, they didn't know I was something, and eventually Rodney and Rick Bush do find me or something like that, or know where I am. Or have some idea of who or what I am. But other people don't know what I am. Mostly the future or someone else knows who or what I am. And I eventually have another planet call Earth, and actually have a police officer come to my house. And this other planet calls long distance and then locally. And that's when they start to maybe think that maybe Brian is a little more than Brian or something. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happens and a lot of stuff that goes on, and eventually they do figure out that who I am and what I am, and then they keep trying to kill me even more. Anyway, so they can't kill me though, or something like that, because I'm a legend. You know, I'm the epic colonizer. Anyway, I don't really care. I mean, it's like yeah, I mean, a lot of people who. Anyway, just a lot of stuff, and everyone else is like, Brian, and some other people are like, oh, I don't get, no one cares about this guy, no one loves this guy, no one likes this guy, and like everyone did love me and did care about me. I'm their creator, genetically. I made that beautiful woman look beautiful, and I made that guy look like that guy, and I also did, like, that girl looks beautiful, and it's all that because of what I did. You know, I do genetics. I made your teeth white. And all kinds of other stuff. So, anyway, eventually I become a human. So anyway, whatever. Anyway, yeah. And a lot of other people tell people to stay away from me and stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Just gets all crazy. So anyway. Anyway, so yeah. You know, it's just the way it is. I don't really know. I don't really care. Anyway, so now there's 7 billion people that have no idea what's going on. And about 6 billion of them don't really care what's going on. They're living their life. About 5 people know what's going on and are actively trying to kill me. But they've been trying to kill me for 50 years, 50 million years. So I think it got closest to me like 90 million years ago. Anyway, where they captured me and held me hostage and also tortured me forever. Probably because they're about to be tortured forever. So... Anyway, yeah, but then again, I'm freed eventually because because I am real. So eventually Rodney, red-faced Rodney, has to shut the fuck up and is ripped away from me basically, and I'm put as Brian. So anyway, a lot of stuff goes on, a lot of stuff happens, and basically millions of billions of life forms and millions of billions of people, all different types, together around me. And yeah, well. Anyway, it's just all crazy. But it's your history. It was epic, and then it went... into the ground. Oh well. Free will, free choice. It happens. But still a nice place. Whatever.